better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Good morning. Santa Claus is coming to town. It is the 1st of November, right? Good morning to everyone. This is THG News Today with Mervyn Hanley. Normally, from the 1st of November until Christmas Day, that's when you'll begin to hear all the Christmas songs. So I just decided to start off the Christmas spirit before you. With that one. Oh my goodness. Good morning again. We have the news for you, but let's hear from the fine folks at Carl & Sons on St. Maarten. A matter of fact, I believe very soon they'll begin to take orders for Christmas. Am I correct there with that information? Yes, I am. They'll soon begin to take orders for Christmas, Carl & Sons. Maybe from the next week or two, you'll hear an ad regarding the orders. I'm telling you, they're normally flooded with orders for Christmas. Hundreds and hundreds of St. Martiners, they flock to Carl & Sons for Christmas. So don't be left out. Make sure you get in your orders early for Christmas celebration right there at Carl & Sons. Let's take a break and we'll be right back, people. Carl & Sons have been serving the people of St. Maarten for over 40 years. And the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Carl & Sons for simply the best. There are two locations, Colbay and on the Pondville. In Colbay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Pondville, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Carl & Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Colbay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Carl & Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. And let's begin the news this morning. News out of St. Maarten. Visitors and residents of St. Maarten will soon have another attraction to visit below sea level, as the Spirit of St. Maarten Sculpture Park, an underwater museum, is currently been installed 6 meters under the sea in Little Bay. Some of the personalities who were life cast standing next to their sculptures will be installed in the underwater museum are Rizal Celestina, Jose Figueroa, Evita Henderson, Don Arndell, and Amaris Richardson. UK-based company Deep Blue Sea is developing the project with an investment of $1.2 million. It is slated to be opened on December 15th, Deep Blue Sea representative Alex Camden told the Daily Herald. Camden said the underwater museum will be a 300 sculpture snorkeling adventure, and while the attraction is ticketed for cruise and stay-over tourists, a series of free sessions will be done for the local community. A number of local personalities have been live cast, and their sculptures will be featured in the museum. We have built an underwater gallery that celebrates the history and the culture of St. Maarten, whilst also creating an artificial reef for marine life and corals to grow and thrive, stated Camden. We have live cast numerous locals from the island, from Evita Henderson, who run the arts and crafts shop in Colbay, to King James and King Bobo. Access to the museum will be primarily by boat, and thus far, tour operator Aquamania Adventures is on board to transport land visitors to and from the attraction and out-island charters for cruise ship visitors. Details have been finalized with other tour operators and boat charters. Camden said Deep Blue Sea chose St. Maarten for this project due to several factors. We picked St. Maarten because of its natural beauty, its welcoming attitude, and their encouragement to build something special for the island and its marine life. Okay, that is something pretty cool actually. Underwater museum the Spirit of St. Maarten Sculpture Park and Underwater Museum. And that will be done by the 15th of December. So that is something to see for those of you who are always visiting St. Maarten, or on your next trip over the Christmas holidays, you can go underwater and experience this museum. You'll be going underwater, not me. Okay, let's now go to news from St. Lucia. And this is an official press release from the government of St. Lucia. In a monumental stride towards economic prosperity, St. Lucia has become the epicenter of a choice for global brands and investment giants. Since June 2021, the visionary leadership of Prime Minister the Honorable Philip J. Pierre has solidified numerous groundbreaking investment agreements. 8 international powerhouses are channeling their resources into St. Lucia, earmarking funds for an array of transformative projects. These include the illustrious Global Ports Holdings Cruise Port Development, the prestigious Marriott Hotel, and of course they have the Sandals is set for a grand expansion, while the Hyatt Hotel and Residences promise to redefine luxury in the Caribbean. The Secrets Resort and Spa St. Lucia are also poised to add their own touch of excellence to the island's hospitality sector. This influx of global capital translates into direct benefits for St. Lucian laborers, service providers, and financial institutions. From contractors to law firms, the immediate economic impetus is undeniable. Construction has already commenced on some projects in 2023, with several more set to break ground in 2024. Collectively, this surge of investment is set to inject over $2 billion into the St. Lucian economy, promising a wave of prosperity and growth in the near to mid-term future. The world is witnessing St. Lucia's rise as an investment hotspot, underlining the island's nation's strategic global importance. I read that story about St. Lucia because this government, the St. Lucia Labour Party-led government, got to office in 2021, so that's 2 years ago. These projects, because I've done my research, and most of these projects, what they're doing, they weren't there before. It was the St. Lucia government, under the prime ministership of Pierre, who decided to roll up their sleeves and get to work. And they were serious about developing their country. They were serious about growth and prosperity for the citizens and residents of St. Lucia. And I say that because when I look at some other islands, for example, Nevis, the island of Nevis, has a government that was in office since 2013. Let me go over the list, and this is not political. It is the reality, and it must be spoken about. Let me go over the list of what they're getting in St. Lucia from since they entered office in 2021. They have Global Ports Holdings Cruise Port Development, the Marriott Hotel set for a grand expansion, and also the Hyatt. And they have investors already on site. Construction has already started, and they're of course redeveloping the entire port. And here we are, the island of Nevis. We started a hospital, the first groundbreaking, 2014, and then I believe 2016-17 thereabout when construction began. And here we are today going over into 2024. One project, and it cannot be completed. This CCM-led administration was in office from since 2013. This Labour government out of St. Lucia has been in office since 2021, and already 8 projects. Boom, 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 boom. So what is it? Why can't we get these investors? Why St. Lucia? What are we not doing? Or aren't we serious about tourism and investment on the island of Nevis? And if you hear me speak passionately about Nevis, for those of you who may not know, I am from Nevis. And it really hurts. It is painful, and it makes you angry that we have politicians and ministers that they don't care. If 30 people come in on a cruise ship, that is fine with them. Something good is happening. Oh, we have 30 people in town today. Something great is happening on Nevis, and we must jump. Hee-haw! We have to do better. But most importantly, the people must demand better. I mean, come on, 2013 till now, and what do we have to show? And St. Lucia 2021 till now, 2 years? Come on, man. Nevis' second largest employer, the Four Seasons Resort, suffered a major fire last evening, much to the surprise of the Nevisian community. Hours before a section of the hotel went up in flames, a notice captioned "Fully Committed" made the rounds on social media that the resort would be closed to outside guests from Sunday, November 5th to Thursday, November 9th. Up to press time, the specifics of the fire were unknown, but eyewitnesses say the fire appeared to be in the area of the resort's gym. THG News Today will keep you updated on this developing story. As soon as the season about to begin, the tourist season about to begin, the devil is a liar. And finally, in our news this morning, there is an increase in the number of dengue fever cases in Antigua and Barbuda, as Chief Health Inspector Sharon Maarten confirms 34 cases with 14 new infections reported over a week. However, Maarten says these might not be the true numbers, since some people are sick but fail to report their ailment, which is unsafe. Therefore, she says that health officials usually will multiply the known figures by 3. While warning residents to take precautions against being bitten by mosquitoes, Maarten says the disease is not contagious like COVID-19, meaning it cannot be transmitted from human to human. Rather, it is spread through the bite of an infected mosquito. The chief health inspector recounts a number of symptoms that would indicate infection with dengue fever. These include a high fever, head and eye pain, and body aches that are felt to the bones, which is why the disease is also known as broken bone fever. Maarten warns that the disease can also morph into something very serious and life-threatening, in which bleeding is involved. Homeowners, too, are advised to properly secure and cover all your water catchments. That means your tanks, drums, buckets, and bottles, to discourage mosquito breeding. And I also do hope that the respective countries, not only just Antigua and Barbuda, but government cannot do it alone. You know, if you see water just laying there or whatever, just empty the buckets. Just do what you gotta do to prevent infected mosquitoes from getting to you and causing illness. In some cases, can lead to your death. That's the end of THG News Today for today, 1st of November, Wednesday. I want you to have a blessed day. Stay safe, and do join me again tomorrow morning for a similar presentation. I am Mervyn Henley.